last second call up. I'm not in the right mindset for this, but not. GG XX 1. Has Jane still got the same PSN? Oh, he's not Jane. He's not Jane's ID anymore, is he? Oh no. Okay, I've got someone. He's now called Jamesy. G-A. Wait, is it double J? I'm not inviting him, I'm inviting someone else. In Victus dash S. I'll go dash.
Wait, how loud am I? Wait, give me a second. I'm trying to hear how loud I am. Wait, how loud am I? Okay, yeah, I'm alright.
Right, I need to share this. Fucking, I do love a last second call up. Link.
It was already a last second call up, it was kind of always needed. Okay, wait, Ryan, in the custom game. Oh, what, like, in the dedicated server, what second are you on?
One sec. Alright,
okay, yeah,
51,
Drew wants
50,
to cast. Drew's casting.
Oh, Drew wants to cast.
Yeah, I can invite him as well.
What do you want? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I can just do the second game, or if not, I don't really mind.
Right, another last second call up. Oh my god. Alright. Here we go. Most of Ace are joining now. Word check. Skip trial. Why are the comments aren't showing up for me? Is this a joke? I need to see the comment. Okay, there we go. You pause in. Alright. I can see the comments now. I believe Vindication are attacking first. But, I'm gonna have to check this again. I usually
Drew didn't realise that you were cast. Oh. Okay. Oh.
What's happening? So Orange are attacking first. Right, now we're just waiting for Vindication.
Yeah. You are.
Why are they switching? No, I switched back. I would have changed it. Okay, little 2v2, what are they doing? Oh, Fnatic, to be fair, I don't know who you are right now, but love you too, man, all love. Alright, I need them to go to one team or the other. Oh, don't say I'm going to have to invite a fucking another person, Vindication. Believe when I say
I want it that way. There he is.
There he is. Drew has made it. Sorry for the last second call out. Yeah, we are doing 1 on 7 as well. We got 2. Yeah, we're double booked. I've had a last second call up.
Hence why when I messaged you, I said, yeah, 5 as well.
Ah, that was fine. Like I was coming on anyway, so.
Okay, sweet. Right.
Yeah.
Here they are. Right, so never invite Victus. Any casters listening, fucking just little fucker doesn't join.
Wow. He doesn't join for ages, and then when he
I
does
think-
join, he just drops 20 bombs. So it's all good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I saw that screenshot from that Go4 match.
Which one?
I think it was like a 7-0, 7-2 defeat. But
Oh,
like, he's still
right.
managing to drop like 1 million kills. So
The
it's
carry.
just hard. I mean, like I don't like calling people a hard carry because I feel like it kind of takes away from your team. Like when you say stuff like that, it kind of goes like, well, your team's not doing anything, and it's kind of hard for you to drop a lot of numbers in Siege when your team isn't doing anything. But like,
Right, Drew, have you got the stream up so we can actually like double cast? You got it up?
yeah, I've got it up. Got it
Alright,
up.
now wait for Invictus. No, he's made it. Alright, okay. Wait, let me see if I've got this right. They're attacking first. Alright, I'll see you later, Harry.
In a bit.
I want to check if there's any changes on.
Alright, I'm guessing this is it. Vindication are attacking first. Yep. I'm gonna quickly double check so I don't want to get it wrong. Just give me 2 seconds. So orange are defending first. Okay. 1 sec. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Both
God,
teams,
you
both
dare
teams.
to me live.
Both teams. Everybody tick so I know you're ready, please. Thank you. So I don't want to go when someone's there.
Everyone, we're gonna do what? Sorry.
Everybody just
Ready up.
ready up.
Our team's ready.
Sorry,
I
I
had to
restrain so much
Alright,
then.
well, I'm just gonna go.
I disappeared. There's an ambulance here to get this guy.
Right, let's go. We're up.
Yep.
So we've got Ace, who I believe hasn't got a single round so far. I mean, I know they got 7-0'd both the first 2 games. I'm not too sure about this one. The third game.
That is true. That is true. I don't like to bring it up, but there are certain players who don't even have a kill in the league at the minute that are a member of this team. I didn't actually make a mental note. I'm just checking to see if there's any PSN name changes because I want to see if there's any changes to the lineup. I believe Vindication is what we've seen so far, or an iteration of that anyway. Alright, here we go. Cheers for that. Alright, so we've got CG. CG's been here. JAXP. I just call him Jeep because you gotta give those X's some sort of consonant.
Jeep.
Is it? Jeep.
Or just Jap. But apart from that, alright. Alright. Well, big things.
So they've banned Jackal first. That's what I'm seeing on my screen. That's
Oh god, you've only just seen that. Oh
it's not- no,
yikes.
it's not
Oh,
only
okay, I was
just
gonna
seen
say. Alright, okay. Big expectations for Vindication, especially with the new roster and their well-known, very well-known new player Invictus, getting many kills in the very few games he's actually played. Here we go. Ace on bottom of the leaderboard at the moment, and Vindication, I believe, are 5th. I mean, if anyone's gonna know, it's gonna be you.
Well, yes, I would know. I tell you what. Let me bring up my standings at the minute. Yeah, I've got everything up except my standings. Why'd you challenge me in this thing that I don't have up? This is unfair.
Oh,
Here we
believe.
go. I want to hear your thoughts on those bans. Those bans were a little bit off the norm, shall we say. We've still got that Echo ban, which is something we're all used to seeing. I brought up last cast. He shares a collective 2/3 of the bans with Mirror. We've seen the Mirror, which I believe this is this the first time we've seen Mirror on Bank? Might not be.
Well,
Not sure on that info.
the only team I've personally seen play Bank is Forbidden Movement, and we've banned it both times. So I don't think I have seen it so far, especially since it's a mass. You were saying like last game we casted, he's a massive ban with Echo, who has been banned this game as well. But Mirror, I reckon Attacker should have banned that straight away. Now defenders are at an advantage. Where, well, yeah, I mean, not a lot more to say to that, is there? To be honest.
We're just talking about some table permutations, just before we get into the action properly. So Firestorm, Vindication, and Paradox are all on 1 wins and 2 losses at the minute, and all 3 of those teams are playing today. I mean, obviously we've got Vindication now, going up against Ace, the heavy non-favourites, if that was ever a term. So far. So if they were to take this match, they would go on to 6 points, still behind Dark Zero. And then Firestorm and Paradox are also playing later today as well, but not against each other, against different opponents. So all 3 teams have the potential to go on to 6 points and start challenging up for those top 4 spots.
Right. I'm excited for this game. Well, I'm excited for every game. I love seeing different players. Like that Vindication game, I don't think anyone expected Invictus to be that good. Going 10 kills in, I think, only 3 rounds. In the first 3 rounds. It's actually unbelievable.
Yeah, he must be frightening to go against. The former Search and Destroy star. I used to do some competitive search myself, so I know the kind of caliber that these people play at. They excel in 1v1 gunfights, and obviously his transition to fairly easy for him, at least in the gun skill department.
Right, here we go. Valkyrie gets the first frag of the game onto Ash. Ash still doing a lot of damage to him. Okay, but then brain dead moment. Let it cool up, I'm not with it. Hibana getting the next kill. It is a 4v4 with 1 minute 15 left. There you go. Looks like they're going for the plant. Looks like they're going for a plant with a minute left. Are they going to be able to get it down? Okay, the might get smoked, but he still gets the plant down. It's a 4v4 with the plant down, with Livings taken out Haughty. That is a smoke down. This is a good start from Vindication. They're in a very comfortable position right now for the rest of this round.
Yeah, I don't believe, I'm not sure if Valkyrie's used to C4 yet, I didn't quite catch that. But if so, that's all of their personnel off the board as well. I mean, obviously they're in a retake situation.
Do I see Doc going shotgun? Although we will ignore that. It's now a 2v2, a 2v1, but there isn't enough time to defuse it. That is round 1 to Vindication. I believe,
well,
yep. Oh,
I
make sure to get that
I
one.
have to say, I kind of share your confusion, to be honest. Like, Doc's one of the few ops of an ACOG, and this is one of the few sites on this, one of the few maps in the game where you kind of really want your ACOG players to excel. In particular on defense, just because of those long lines of sights that you get. Like, you saw Ribs himself getting pixel peaks a few weeks ago, using the same op, but from a my bad, with an ACOG from back garage, so it could be really effective. I feel like it's wasted utility.
Yeah.
But I want to touch on Vindication a sec, because a lot of people may be thinking, hey look, let's shut down, if we can shut down Invictus, this is an easier game for us. But I'm going to disagree here, because we've actually seen a lot of good things from Meanbury and Glaz on this map in particular. He's been very strong in that Glaz role, and especially if the defense continue to try going down to this locker CCTV room, which they may do again if they lose this next round. He's going to be someone that they need to kind of maybe plan something against as well, and not just worry about the fracking potential of Invictus.
If I remember correctly as well. Sorry, this wouldn't be an Amzi cast without any food. But if I remember correctly, that Ash gets taken. That Ash, who was, I believe that it was Invictus, gets taken out in the first minute and a half.
Yes, he got.
And they still end up winning that round. So this isn't a one-man team. Vindication are strong, and even without Invictus.
it was a story in their last game, to be honest, with Vindication. Even when they got first blooded, they were still able to win rounds. And that's what I'm saying. Like, although Victus is a bit of a force, like Vindication have enough team chemistry and enough teamwork to be able to kind of pull off those unfavorable situations. And I just feel like for a team against Ace, like for a team like Ace, they really need to find something here. They need to get a round on the board. Need to get some sort of momentum. Because I just get the feeling that this is too strong a map for Vindication at the minute.
Another thing is also that one thing that kind of lost them that round last time was Livings opening them hatches and just like that attack from above, and they have brought something to counter that. So they are watching, they are like adapting to Vindication, which is what pretty much every team needs. But I don't know if it will be the difference between them winning and losing. And if I believe, every single player is downstairs, not a single roamer. I mean, I'm not one to judge strats because I'm not an IGL myself. But
well, like this comes back to the map. Sorry, not the map bans, the op bans. So who was it that banned Jackal? It was Ace. Like they basically hindered their own roam game.
I can rewind it and have a look.
No, it was called Vindication banned the Thatcher and they banned the Echo. And Ace banned the Jackal and the Pulse, I believe. Vindication seemed pretty strong in that Pulse once they made some adjustments last time they played Bank, so that makes sense. But I don't see why they banned Jackal personally.
Getting down the plant again, and they are not able to counter it. After it happened last round as well, it's a 4v3 for Vindication with Livings taken out. It's a 4v2. Only Mira and Jaeger left. Not in a good position again. Ace are going to struggle. You can tell the first 2 rounds hasn't been great from them. Jaeger is going for a flank onto them though, going to try to get that Glaz from the hatch. Does take him out, looks for someone else, but then they both get taken out at pretty much the exact same time. That is 2-0.
I think, what's his name? TTV Oliver. Yeah, I think that's actually just Oliver. We've had a player under the name Oliver for Ace before, so I think that's just a name change. I'm waiting on a confirmation on that, to be honest. Otherwise, it looks like 2 new players. But they're getting kills, so.
I heard from the comments. Bacon Killer 11 is in the game, who is an NA player.
Alright.
Who is playing for Ace, which I believe is against the rules. Is it?
I'm not your guy for that. I just do stats, bro. But like, it would explain why there's someone. It would explain why there's someone hanging about on 120, 130 ping.
Yeah.
But like, you know, if this is what Ace needs at this point, I'm prepared to give him a 6th player. I'm prepared to put him on house. Like, I just want to see him win around.
You know, me and you just go join their team, see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, I know. We'll just start like just putting in their ear.
Got them bottom floor again. They want this bottom floor hold. They'll do anything to do it. Constantly bringing different strats. Not bringing the mirror this time. They know they just haven't worked. Come on. We're really hoping for Ace here.
Again, like, I hate to put the spotlight on him in a negative way, but JAXB, Jeep, whatever we're going to call him,
Jeep,
has not got a kill in the league thus far. He's only played 2 of those games. Obviously, they both ended 0 and 7, so he's currently 0 and 14 on a KD. And it would be good for him to just get something. Like, everyone's got to start somewhere, and unfortunately, if you're going to play a league, there's always going to be a losing team. But to be able to take some positives away from it to play is always important. So, you know, if the team gets around at something, if some of these players get some kills, it's good experience, good morale boost.
Yeah.
David v Goliath here in a minute, but
okay, they have.
we'll see
They
if they
have.
can get
They
that
have.
done.
Sorry, they have pulled out a Roma this time. Maybe, maybe he'll be a difference. Maybe get a pick, maybe two. And the actual Roma is the Diamond NA. Mr. Bacon Killer himself. God, I don't even. Is this against the rules? Is he even on the roster? Like, what is this? You know, are they going to go
Let's let
against every
Ryan-
rules? Is he MNK? Is he? Right, Maverick
Is he
takes
old enough?
out. Okay,
do
Maverick
his
does
homework?
take out Valkyrie. Did he clean his room? Did he finish his vegetables? Right. It's a 4v5 against Ace yet again. But Mr. NA here isn't going to be happy.
Yeah, we've seen a bit of role changes here as well, because it was actually Oliver who was on the Jaeger last time, so obviously feeling that our American friend can do a little bit more work on that roam, or at least just on that operator anyway. He's got the superior gun to most of the defenders, especially if you're not going to use the ACOGs.
Takes out Bacon with a 3v5 against Ace. That Bandit, I don't think, is going to be able to stop the plant. If they go for it, they are not. They're just making sure their surroundings. Bandit, oh, Billy misses the shots on him. Oh, I was a bit unlucky from that. Bandit is not in a good position. He should really push back here. Okay, they are going for the plant. Bandit doesn't hear it. Bandit, he doesn't realise what's happening. They've gotten the plant down. When Bandit could have just nitro-celled it. He could have ended that. Bandit could have won the round for them. But now it is a 2v5 against Ace with Bandit getting taken down. With Kai, the last man alive, holding down Garage. As Invictus about to push him. Oh, the shotgun. Oh, okay, he goes for a 360. He doesn't say, oh, you very toxic man, Invictus. That is pretty much what you deserve. He gets taken out. It is quite not enough time. That is definitely 3, and he's gone the long way around. Probably saving KD, not too sure. That is 3-0 to Vindication.
Not much for KD there to save, my friend. But,
Gets another one though. Sorry, carry on.
and that's 3 points out of 3 for Vindication, so like they're handling business here. They're just getting the job done, and I kind of feel like the only thing Ace can do really here is change it up. They can't keep headbutting themselves against this local CCTV objective. They need to kind of change it up a little bit. They're allowing Vindication just to get some momentum and run away with this here.
Sounds like they have listened to you and they've gone tellers and archives. Switching it up a bit. But yet again, this loadout that Vindication have gone can easily counter that. Obviously, if you get that top floor control in this site, there's not a lot you can do. I would pretty much call that game. And yeah, I just realised Oliver went Mozzie. Obviously, switched it around now.
Yeah,
But
I think he's trolling.
it's just
At least they're able to have a bit of fun. We've
Yeah.
seen from this lineup here as well that Invictus kind of brought a bit of an all-purpose lineup for this particular map. They brought enough to kind of deal with the downstairs push like they have been, but they've also brought the sledge. He's got those grenades and the vertical
sorry.
control.
Can we just... Yet again, I'm not one to judge. I'm a caster. I'm irrelevant. But Bandit, that wall in between objectives. I don't really think that is necessary. Who's IGL in this game?
If there was anything that if there was anything illegal that Ace is doing, it's reinforcing between sites. You should not be doing that. That's something I'm going to be pretty outspoken about. It looks like they are going to open up a rotation in the corner though. But still.
And barricading that. Take over, Drew. I'm gonna fucking take a break. Holy shit.
He has to take over. I mean, like, because obviously, because I'm watching the stream, I'm a little bit behind, so I can't do the play-by-play action. Maybe people want to, maybe people want to be able to see into the future, and I'm blessed with the past at the minute. So,
Alright, okay,
I'm
so...
just watching Oliver put the nail in the coffin and reinforce entirely between sites. So everyone's going to be bottlenecked through that one door, and that's why you don't reinforce between sites. You want to have good lines of sight. You want to open up some dangerous angles.
Oh, okay.
So that
Vigil takes out Invictus straight away. You know, we're judging their IGL skills. This isn't over yet. This could be Ace's round. This could be their time to shine. Come on, Ace. You got this. But Jamesy does take out Doc. Vigil could push out onto the balcony right now and get 2 pretty simple kills onto Thermite and whoever that is. Thermite is peeking janitors, tags Vigil. Vigil is relatively low but then gets taken out by the sledge. It is Ace left on less numbers yet again.
If there's anything Ace has done so far, it is get those kills in Invictus. So if that was their objective coming into the game, they've done that. I don't know if that's just Invictus kind of pushing in without drones. It doesn't look like he's got the...
League with a flank. He takes out the Thermite to stop that wall getting open. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
It's all good.
Carry on. You know how bad I want this shot to work.
Round.
I really want the shot to work. Just stuff it in my face for judging them. Okay, remember he gets taken out. Okay, now it's back to a 2v2. He gets the refrag. 2v2 with 40 seconds left. Jaeger's still roaming with Bandit. Will Bandit get his first kill this round? We really want to see this. This will be life changing. But they haven't got the diffuser. They just have to waste time. That's literally all they need to do. It's 20 seconds left, with only Jamesy and Livings left. This is tense moments. This feels like a fucking round 9 overtime and bloody like ranked last game into Diamond. Alright, they will be pushing site.
Highlight of the league so far.
They're pushing site pre-fires. Livings gonna get the plant down. Can they stop it? Are they gonna be able to stop it? He doesn't, it gets taken out! And the Jaeger's challenging it, Jaeger take him out! That is Ace's first round of the league! That is what you love to see. That is what you love to see. Jaeger not completely ignoring the sledge that is outside, and then takes out the person defusing. That is amazing. Well done, Ace. Well done.
Let's get some claps in the chat. I want to see some W's in the chat for Ace's first win.
I am now a part of. I'm now Ace's biggest fan. Yeah. I love you, Ace.
I want Ace's merch now.
Wait, who done that? Who done that? Who was Jaeger? Was it Val? Was it Bacon?
I'm not entirely sure. They kind of switched roles up a little bit, so I mean, they're all kind of having a shot at the Jaeger at the minute. So.
Right now, I believe with that kind of strat, they can do anything. I believe put them on a scrim against G2, they don't have a chance. I'm ready for the rest of this game. I am so ready. Ace have done some questionable tactics. Worked. They're chuffed about it. They are so chuffed about it.
I'm chuffed for them.
Yeah,
so
exactly. I'm
we're
so
seeing
happy.
them change. We're seeing them change up their site though, so they're not going downstairs. I think they realise that downstairs is just not going to work for them. The kind of structured gameplay of plant denial and trying to plant, you know, all that back and forth and interaction between C4s and smokes is just not working in their favour, especially since the glass is on the board, playing so strong in that server. So they've decided to basically fight fire with fire, really, and just YOLO it, pretty much, by the looks of that last Archives defense. I'm sure we're going to see somewhat of a similar sort of setup in terms of operators and positioning for this top floor as well.
I forgot what I was going to say. Fuck's sake. The chicken sandwich is too good at silence to me. Oh, Jaeger is about 3/4 health left after the challenge with Ash. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I really don't. That's gonna annoy me for the rest of the stream. Alright, okay. Thank God they've got a dock. That could possibly save them this round since he's already used 2 stim pistols on himself and the castle.
Well, it seems like Horty knows how to use the correct dock class anyway.
Wait,
But
oh
like
God,
you say,
wait,
we're
what's he?
casters, who are we to judge?
I'm not anyone to joke. Right, Invictus gets another kill. Right. Vigil having a battle with Living. Vigil has actually put a bullet in him. Okay, Living gets a simple kill. It's a 2v5 against Ace. Not in a great position, but you never know. The Jaeger is still here. The man that clutched it last time. Okay, holding an angle against whoever that was. Urban 80 is a 1v5, doesn't get anything. A clean round for Vindication. To be fair, Ace isn't the strongest team.
They're not. It sounds really harsh, but like when teams see that they've got a matchup against Ace, they kind of see this as a bit of a pad starter.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like Vindication would be disappointed if they were to take this 7-1, or even if Ace were to get any more rounds, because with the league being so close, especially between the 4th and 7th places, round count is going to matter. In fact, it kind of matters everywhere. At the bottom of the table, at the top of the table, and in the middle of the table. Just because of the way the results have gone so far, you've got runaway teams that are undefeated, you've got the teams kind of scrapping in the middle, and then you've got teams like Ace and FDMT, who...
Wait, he's just switched to Mozzie. Wait. No? Oh, okay. It's fine.
No,
Didn't switch to Mozzie. Okay, heart stopped. Okay. Right. Man couldn't make up his mind. I want to see 2 bits of history made today. Well, one's already been made. Ace have got their round. But I want to see J8. I want to see Dupe. I want to see him get a kill. I want to see him clutch. I want to see this man, the man himself, the myth, the legend. I have utter faith in him that he will win them this round. Right, Ace is gonna hate me after today's stream. Oh God, I didn't really think about that. I'm gonna be so hated. Alright, oh well.
I'm still waiting to see if any of these 2 players, well, obviously we confirmed one of them to be an American villain. But I'm not sure about Horty. I'm not sure if he's a new player or just with a name change. There's been a few questionable name changes since PlayStation allowed it, so it could just be that.
I do love a pre-placed nitro cell, but let's see if that gets his first kill. I sound so cocky, but I actually really want him to do good. I feel like a dad. These are the games I like to cast where they're as brain dead as me. Sorry, I was reading the comments. Okay, Invictus taken out already, which leaves them on a 4v5. No one knows what he's doing. Come on, Bandit. Come on, Dupe. You've got this. I am going to spectate Dupe a lot, because I reckon everybody watching the stream wants him to get a kill. So I'm just going to... Okay, finally picks up that pre-placed nitro cell. He's hunting for that kill. He needs that kill. Okay, Mirror takes out Sledge, I believe, yep. Which leaves Vindication on a 3v5, sorry. Oh, he sees Thermite. Might go for the nitro cell, he doesn't bother. He drops the hatch. What's gonna happen? Come on, Ace. Okay, it's now a 2v4. A 1v4. He's gonna get a second round. let's watch. Okay, Dupe is safe. Alright, we're good. Okay, you never know. Bill Gates can get this. Right, he sees whoever that was. The smoke takes him out. That is 4-2. That is also a voice crack for me because how excited I am. That is...
Yeah, this is like really good. This is, I mean, to give Ace their credit, this is really good progress. I mean, I feel like when I saw Bank come up, I felt like it was going to be a bit of a walk in park for Vindication, because having sat in the scrims against them and having watched them obviously play on Bank before, I would put this as probably one of their better maps from what we've seen so far. And I just felt like Ace was just kind of, you know, challenging the devil at his own game. So for them to get 2 rounds, their first 2 rounds of the league, like on Bank against Vindication, like that's quite a big achievement, even with a few lineup changes.
Right, now we are...
I mean, let's be honest, that's been their biggest issue. Ace has just not been able to get kills. They've not been able to get in the scoreboard. It's not been a case of they play teams close, but they just can't close out rounds or anything. They just simply just are unmatched in the gun skill category. But it looks like they've been hitting the T-hunt. They've been playing a little bit more together. It's been showing.
They've gone back to bottom floor, which they have lost twice now. 3 times actually, sorry. Let's see what happens.
The other thing to note as well is that Invictus hasn't had the best game so far, obviously, if you look at it from the stats perspective. But in all the 4 rounds that have been won, Billy has gotten the objective down every time. He's got 4 plants to his name already. The Vindication are doing their job as a team, and I think this is probably the first time I've passed them where it's not just been the Invictus show. But it's more been from a case of not him being shut down, but more from the others kind of stepping up a little bit and doing their roles. One
thing we have got to appreciate today though is Oliver's performance for Ace. Probably keeping Ace actually. I could say they are still in this game. Probably. Me trying to keep positivity for my man Dupe, but he has played exceptionally well. Going 7-3 against a very strong team.
He's doubled his kill tally for the league so far, so he's putting in a shift anyway. Going top fragging as well.
Where's Duke? Oh, Duke's off. Duke's been taken out by Legion. Come on. They're taking very slow to attack. He sees the mirror. Yep, takes out mirror. That is CG gets another. Wait, they're getting down the plant. Do they know? They don't know. They don't know they're getting down the plant. Capro does get it down. Okay, I don't know. Yep. Okay. Okay, they are against the 2v4. With the diffuser down, it is not over for them. He just walks straight into the smoke. That is not a good idea. That does hurt. Right, he starts going for the diffuse. He doesn't know about it. Does he have a headset? He doesn't. Haughty, come on. He doesn't realise the diffuse is happening. He could have firebombed it very easily. He could have won that round. That could have been that 3rd round. But hey, you can't argue.
I feel like with Vindication moving on to defense, I feel like this is where they're gonna kind of show their extra level and class in terms of gameplay. I think they'll be able to kind of shut down individual members of Ace. Ace are gonna really need to just kind of play on each other's shoulders here to really have much of a chance. But I wanted to address this today, okay? Some people call them Force because they have a 4. Some people call them Ace.
Yeah.
Can we get a confirmation on what it is? Because I've been calling them Force for I called them Force for about 3 weeks.
Is it force?
And now I've just started calling
Oh,
it ace.
I never actually thought about that. Could it be force?
Well, that was
If
the
it
thing
is,
that I
that
didn't think that
sounds.
the 4 could be an
that's-
ace, so...
I never thought about that. Oh, one sec. Someone's been talking about football in the chat. I've got to see his win in Liverpool or Chelsea. I don't support either, but it's nice to know, isn't it? Oh, Liverpool's 2-0 up. Poor Chelsea fans. Alright, let's go again.
I can't believe it. Our resident Scott in the chat is a Liverpool fan.
Kick him out of the
Although,
league.
to be fair, my family are all Liverpool fans as well, though, to be fair.
God,
So
why-
I can't even blame them.
Please say you've moved out. Right, here we go again. I will be spectating Dupe for the majority of the time. If we do not want to miss this history making, rushing through main door. Come on, Dupe.
You didn't seem to like his ACOs, did he? He's sticking as a holographic here on the Zerme.
Doesn't seem to like droning either. Just charging through archives like a steam train. This man has no fears.
He knows
Oh
what he
no,
wants.
okay, he's scared now. He heard the Hibana and decided to back off. He's heard the Jaeger. It's Invictus versus Dupe. Is he gonna do it? Is he
He
gonna
should
do
might
it?
be on.
Oh my god, is he gonna do it? Okay, no, Jaeger does seem to back off. Actually no, he is. Takes out the giant. Dupe knows he's there. Goes for the pre-fire, doesn't get anywhere near the Jaeger. Come on. Come on. Be nice to the 4-man. Oh, come on, Duke. Okay, Jaeger does seem to be pushing him a little bit. He gets in a gun battle. Come on, Duke. Oh, he doesn't take him out. He is against Invictus, one of the best fraggers in the league. Doesn't get taken out. Jaeger's on full health. Whoa. Thermite is extremely low. Duke. Oh, he gets it! He gets the kill! And he takes out Invictus. He does it. He's done it. He
Of
has
all the people to
done
get his
it.
first kill against. I mean, granted, there was a bit of team shots. Invictus had already like engaged 2 people before getting to the Serenite, but
Let the man have his moment. Dupe.
Yeah, he still had to shoot his shot, and he did.
And he finished them off. Congratulations, Duke. I sound so cocky, but I'm
he's
actually
my MVP of the day.
MVP of the day, MVP of the week.
Of
Congratulations.
the day, we've not even
Duke.
seen the last 2 matches.
Right, I will stop spectating him now. Let's see what happens with everybody else. The man, the myth, the legend, Dupe. Right, okay, Billy gets taken out by Haughty. It is a 2v5. They're going to have to rush objective. Alright, here we go. Is Moop going to win the round for him? Going to get down the plant. He has to have to vault in. He is right there. He knows he's there. Dupe, you're insane. Dupe, why is he laying down to plant? Oh, Dupe gets down the plant with only Jamesy left. Oh, that is 3 rounds for Ace. Vindication have not won this game yet. With Dupe getting a 2k.
Yeah, I feel like Dupe was like surprised he'd got that far in the round. He's like, oh, I've got the diffuser. What do I do now?
He decided to. He thought he
Like,
could
do I
try and lay
just give
down.
it to them? Do I put it on the desk?
Hide it.
I know. But no, that's good to see. Like, it was just like the way he just like James bonded in through that window as well. It's such a good story. I love it. I love supporting the underdogs. I mean, I like the Vindication lads. I think they're class.
Yeah, I love Vindication, lads.
I am certainly very unbiased, but it's so hard not to support Ace when they're putting up three rounds on the board.
Alright.
And you know, like there's a touch in FDMT as well, who are on the same record in terms of like wins and losses. This could put a bit of pressure on them to win some rounds now.
Don't hurt my feelings. Alright. Oh, just that Z Pure guy in FDMT, letting them all down. Absolutely trash. Alright, let's go again. Alright, 5-3. Let's go again. Right. I can't. I don't know what to think. It's just wow. That's actually just happened. We were doing it. We were saying it as a little joke, maybe have a laugh. But
Yeah,
Duke
it's good to have a
actually
bit of fun.
won them that round. The Copper Man himself, the Steam Train, takes out Invictus and someone else. I'm not sure who it was.
And that's what I like about this league as well. Like, look, this league, it does not have like a full stacked table of premier teams. There are some people who are maybe new to comp or just not quite at the level of some of the others. Right? This is not supposed to be like the Olympics or anything like that.
No.
There are a lot of teams that are going to be coming in here and growing, and I think for like a team like Force, even just individually as players, they're going to get a lot from this league, and they're going to be going against players who have a lot more individual skill than them, and they're going to be going against teams that are a lot more prepared as well, and it'll be really good for them. It's a new experience.
Membry taken out Zofia on parking lot. Vindication already on a 5v4 with 2 minutes 20 left.
Yeah, Membry showing the advantages of being docked there, not just having the ACOG, but also being able to re-heal. This is such a key position as well, where he is in the hallway with that shield. You can shut down so many different angles from there alone, especially if you have the barbed wire like he does on those spiral stairs.
Okay, somebody rattling from the thing. It is Jupe. Oh, unlucky, but that questionable. No, actually, what am I saying? But that diamond strap rappelling down the main stairs nearly gets Membry off guard. Actually, does deal quite a bit of damage to him, but doesn't actually get the frag. It is Hibana gets a kill onto Jaeger. This still could be anybody's round with 1:30 left. I have an MVP of the game already. I don't care if Invictus gets the rest of the kills for the rest of the game, or Oliver takes out Membry, but I don't care if who gets ace. I don't care about an ace. Dupe, the man, he's not only got like I could say more than double, but then you can't really double zero, can you?
You cannot.
But wow, I'm even proud of him. Very proud of him. Okay, it's a 3v3 with Mute. Mute has been tagged. Wouldn't really make a difference to anything, but very sorry with 40 seconds left. So can I quickly get? Do you remember the bands, Stu? Could I quickly get a?
The bands?
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Are you talking map bands or op bands? Map bands or operator bands?
Operator bands. Sorry.
The operator bands. So yeah, so it was Ace banning out the Jackal and the Pulse, and for starting on attack, it was what was it? It was the Thatcher and the Mirror, I believe. So Vindication have put themselves in a situation where they don't have the Mirror available to them, which I'm sure they'll be okay with.
Yeah, they've dealt with that.
But then they also don't have that pulse, they don't have that denial from down below, in this case.
Right, okay. It is now impossible for Ace to win. The best they can get is a draw to make it go 6-6. So, no matter what, Vindication have won another point, which is massive since they are a massive candidate to take one of the playoff spots. They wouldn't get... Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, so they're going to go back down to lockers. So, like, Vindication going to look to close this out. It was pretty convincing. I think it was a 4v1. They didn't even kill the last person. They're just getting a disable on the diffuser. So they're going to look to close this out. They're going to look to play this really strong. Oh no, my bad. It wasn't a mirror ban. It was an echo ban. I get this mixed up because they're banned so often.
Oh yeah, now I see
so
it.
they will have the mirror available to them. I'm talking crap. But that only just makes his defense even stronger, right? Like if you've got that mirror in red, you've got the smokes, you've got the maestro, like lesions. You've just got so many things that are just going to annoy you from getting that plant in the default spot.
Yeah.
If I was in Aces Cons right now, I'd be looking for them to try something different. Go for a garage fish. Go for a lobby fish. Just try and catch them off guard. They've got the Habana available to them. In fact, they've got multiple hard breaches, so they can abuse their power to be able to open multiple walls and hatches. And there's 5 hatches available on that floor as well for them to open. So, you know, use them. Why not? You know they're going to be putting a lot of stock to defend you coming in from server. They're going to be making red a stronghold for them. You're not going to be able to go into there without at least taking out maybe the Maestro or the smoke early.
Maybe Dupe can work his magic again.
Maybe. It's going to need to put an ACOG on that Sermite though. If he's going to have a chance going up against the
I'm gonna have to add him. I'm gonna have to talk to him. Give the man some tips. Even though he's probably got more kills than I've had all season. But let's go. Alright.
Would you like me to check that?
No, don't check that. Let's do it, please.
Well, he's still rocking that holographic, but they are going for a garage finish, so you know.
They listen to
maybe
you.
they've realised it's just not worth pushing the server.
Steam train is just storming through. Already holding an angle. Okay, backed up a little bit. He's probably been told off. Told to slow down a bit. Here we go, that is Smoke getting into contact with Ash. Gets taken out. That is the fuser down in server. They're going to have to get into server to win this, unless they want to win through the frags. Oh, Zofia wasn't even looking. Zofia does get down. Yep, but she can... Oh no, Zofia gets taken out. This is Dupe. Dupe sees where they are. Goes to take out the Maestro camera. It is Dupe versus Jaeger. Jaeger takes him out. Invictus gets his revenge. And still going for 2v5 for Vindication. Not in a good position. Invictus gets out another. Invictus coming back up into the game. He wants that top frag spot. He's going to try claim it off Jamesy. But Jamesy does claim it. Jamesy getting 12 kills with Vindication 7, Ace 3.
James has been like, he's had, because of the way Invictus has lit up the scoreboard, James has had a very underrated season so far. I believe that all in all he's been their best player. And, you know, like, as opinions are opinions. But, you know, just reading in between the lines of the stats and how he's being effective, he's been a really solid player, really consistent. And yeah, sure, Invictus has kind of stolen the limelight a little bit with his kills, but yeah. Jamesy's been really solid. He'd be a good asset to any team, and he's obviously keeping this team together as well. I kind of touched on Ace a little bit. Like, I think that last round just kind of sums up their season. I mean, they all kind of pushed garage. They were starting to get a bit of control.
Yeah.
And the diffuser gets dropped by a solo push in Zofia in server.
Yeah.
Like, not you looking the right way, not drop.
Hello? Oh, he's disappeared. But I guess, I mean, that was it for today. I mean, oh yep, okay, Drew is gone. But I guess there you have it. Vindication 7, getting them 6 points, is still fighting for playoff, and then there's Ace still fighting for them points. Alright, well, alright, I guess I'm seeing with another game, so I'll see you in a few hours. Oh, he's made it. Is there anything you want to say before? Oh no, he's gone again. Alright, cheers.